Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake, the one that's going back and forth on the screen real fast there in front of you. This is part 2 to the Baler. Part 3 will be coming hopefully short after this, probably next week or so. Didn't have enough to get time to get everything together on the Baler. So this is part 2. I still had plenty of video to go through from the previous video. So here it is. This video we're mainly concentrating on belting and my hydraulic tensioner, which a little bit on the hydraulic tensioner. After I've done all this, I figured out that it is leaking, so I'll have to tear it all apart and fix that. You'll see that in the next video. But anyways, I hope you find this video informational and helpful, and I'll try to do some voiceover throughout. I got the belts off of the Baler and got the tensioner tied up to where it's not going to fall down on me. But anyways, got them all unrolled. Got them all rolled up right here, the 6 right here, and then the 2 wide belts over here. One of the wide belts, this left one, or this one closest to the camera here, is delaminating itself on the one edge pretty bad, and which is, I just now noticed, both of them are 2 different widths, which was an option when these balers come out. There was a 9-inch belt and a 10-inch belt, so I'm debating about getting 2 big belts that are the same width and replace that one that's delaminating itself. If I'm buying belts, I'd much rather buy 2 wide belts as a pair, and then we don't have to worry about it too much. And so I don't have the video of me rolling out the belts, but everything ended up being a foot shorter than what the book was calling for. The book is calling for 42 feet and 8 inches, or 512 inches. Here in this clip, we're examining each side of what would be a full joint and checking for wear in the loops, which I don't have a video of us actually doing that up close and trying to explain what we're doing. But we then measured out, once we got both sides replaced, we measured out what the belt was then and was added in the splice piece in and marked on the belt then of what spec would be for the 42 feet and 8 inches. And then we cut it and put the one side of the joint in on that side. Well, we're back down here at the shed this morning. It's a whole 9 degrees, but we started working on belt project last night for my Baler. Picked up some of the belting that my dad had. Anyways, we have it laying out here because we were trying to get things de-thawed last night. Our building's 40 foot wide, so we kind of have part of the belts sticking out here at the moment, which we'll have to fix that. But it's thawing off the building because we had some snow a couple days ago, but we got a fire going here, trying to get things warm again. trying to keep our hands warm. Just want to put in a quick note here. I wasn't consistent about getting all the belting done, and so this is over several weeks of doing this. So if you see changes in outfits, that's because it's taken some time. Once we got to the 10-inch belting, I didn't have much energy to do it, because if any of you have messed around with 10-inch belting, you already know that it's a chore. Get all the clipper ends all bent at the same time. There's a lot of times 60 of them going across there with worn belts that I have. So earlier in the video, I was talking about replacing the 10-inch belting, and I ended up deciding against it because, as all you would know that I've messed around with Balers, belts ain't cheap, and with these 10-inch belts, they were going to cost $800 for the both of them, and I didn't have the money at the time. They do need replaced. It will be a next year project. I'm going to be setting back some money for that. So here I have all the new parts to work on my hydraulic tensioner. Now, as I was saying in the beginning of the video, it's all pointless because I get this all done and have it sitting to the side and I figure out that it's leaking. So in the next video, you'll see me tearing it all apart again and fixing what I can to make it to where it won't leak. Well, for the most part, I got everything back together. Got everything tight. I have the spot for the gauge, which this one has no pressure on it, and you can tell that it's not right. And I'm waiting on for a cap for here, and then I'll be able to fill everything up and hopefully get to, everything without any air. Alright everyone, I'm going to prime my hydraulic tensioner. I'm going to hook this small hose in here where my gauge goes, and then I'm going to hook this on here and then cycle it back and forth on the tractor 10 to 12 times to get all the air out of everything, and then it should be primed up, ready to go, and then I will put the gauge in it and cap it off. Alright, well here's a clip of me going out to my local Vermeer dealer out at EasternKansas. This is the end of the video also. I just want to thank everybody for getting to this point in the video. Be looking for the part 3 of this series on my Baler. That will be next Monday. But anyways, without further ado, I will leave y'all off with this, and we'll see y'all in the next one.